Hello, welcome to VK's Kitchen and Craft. Today we are making Maharashtra's street food called Pav Bhaji. It cooks in a lot of butter and you eat it with special bread called pav. It looks like a butter roll. Let's start it. Okay, for this recipe we're going to need some vegetables. You can add any vegetables, so I'm choosing today cauliflower, potato, carrots, peas. All the vegetables should be boiled or steamed. Onion, cilantro, garlic, ginger, tomatoes, turmeric powder, salt, red chili pepper, Pav Bhaji Masala, Heeng powder, green methi leaves or green fenugreek leaves, butter, and dinner roll or butter roll or pav. Okay, so I turn on the stove already. My pan is hot. We're gonna cook in a butter because pav bhaji is cooked in a butter already. And another thing I forget to tell you, I forgot about the cumin seeds. I'm adding a cumin seeds in there too. Okay, I forgot about the cumin seed. So now I'm adding it. First we are adding our cumin seeds and our Heeng powder. Sorry, I did not realize that my little bowl is wet, so that's the reason my Heeng powder did not come out. So I'm gonna skip that and adding from the bottom. I'll use some water after that to take it out. So now we are adding our onion. I'm trying to use as less butter as I can, but butter is make it great flavor and taste into it, but health wise it's a little different. I don't want it to use that much butter. We're adding our ginger, garlic. If you have a Heeng powder in home, so never leave them open because otherwise it get moist and then it'll be solid. So don't do that. We can add our salt. This is a Maharashtrian dish, especially in Bombay side. It's a street food and people love it. So we're gonna add our tomatoes. There is a lot of tomatoes. I use 2 big one, but you can use more than 2 if you want to. We can use that water from the Heeng. We have like some in the bowl. So at this point we can add our little bit more turmeric. Actually I'm gonna add a little more. You don't have to, but I feel like it gives the nice color. Okay, so here is all the veggies. Potato I boiled them, but other of the stuff I steamed them. Carrots and cauliflower, peas, everything. Basically we're crushing them. We're trying to make them to like a vegetable gravy. So now we don't want to see like the veggies in there. We try to mash them. Having a hard time to thinking about that. Once it's cooked a little bit, then we'll mash them more with the masher. This is basically a vegetable like curry, but we're gonna make them into gravy so you can eat with that special bread. Looking good as a mixed veggies, but so I'm gonna add some of the Pav Bhaji Masala, not all. I'm adding red chili pepper. That is special masala you use for only Pav Bhaji. You can use for anything, but it's specially made for it. You can buy from store, or you can let me know if you want me to show you how to make one. While we cooking that, we're like trying to mash it. In India, they make on the big tawa, heavy. That's really nice, and it has a different taste when you cook on that big tawa. Okay, we're gonna let it cook for a little, then we'll be back. Alrighty, so it's cooked, and while we were cooking, or just mashing. So now at this point, we're gonna add our methi seeds. Sorry, it's a methi leaves. It's a green fenugreek leaves, and we're gonna add a little bit more Pav Bhaji Masala in there, and adding a bit of water. It's mashed, but we still gonna cook it. Purpose is we are making like a thick gravy out of the veggies. You can add a little more water. Honestly, I wanted to see the veggies in there, but the actual how they make, they totally mash that. You won't see any veggie. You can add a little more. This is a hot water. I microwaved it. If you like it, you can use your masher, like potato masher, and you can do this. That's totally fine. But I basically like to see those peas in there. I might not gonna mash that much, but usually that's the way how it should be. You can make how thick you want, but because we're gonna use a bread, and I think purpose behind it, it's so you can dip that bread in the gravy. So my heat is on. I did not turn off for even a minute. So okay, we can add a little more water. If you want, you can add one piece more butter. As I said, this is like too much butter in there, but I'm trying to avoid at least half of it. But usually when I see them making on the stand, they were like using butter a lot. See, it's kind of thick gravy. You can add a little more water to make it a little more thin, because we're still cooking it. See, this is how it is now. Basically, it's mashed. You can see a thick gravy. It's not like a dry veggie, but still more. I'm gonna add whole thing. It's on you. If you like little thicker, you can do that. If you like less, you can do that too. Because how it looks right now, I can see it. I can see the carrots, I can see the red, I can see green, but only the thing I don't see potato and the cauliflower. Usually they add the color in there. I don't prefer. When eating at home, I don't like a lot of artificial colors or artificial flavors in the food, and everybody has their own personal way, but I do not like unless I really need to. See here, it just looks like this, kind of vegetables but totally mashed. I think I'm gonna warm a little more water and add it to it. We can add a little cilantro in there. We can add a little more water. I add a little bit cilantro in there. So we're not adding cold water. It's hot. I am not making more mash. I'm not gonna be like mashing more and that's it. I'm not gonna one more. I mean, I wanna see the color in there, so I'm done mashing. It has a different flavor in there. You can smell like, you can feel like a little spicy. We can maybe add a little more water to make it thin because I'm still gonna cook it. So I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. So I feel like it's a bit spicy and it will balance the flavor because it's spicy, and with this it'll make it better. I think I like it how it is. See, it's look like that. It's like you can still see veggies in there, like I can see some peas, but usually they just mash it until you'll see like just fine paste or whatever, the gravy. I am not gonna do that because I want to enjoy the veggies I added. It makes me happy. Okay, we can add cilantro in there. Some extra, we have it in here, so we're gonna add that. Because everything is salt and pepper, everything is all right. I'm not gonna add more to it. At this point, if you want, you can add another piece of butter. The second thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have our bread, which is pav. We're gonna use some butter. I'll show you how we're gonna do it. So our bhaji mean curry, vegetable curry in the language, I think Maharashtrian language. So basically it's a sabji, or how we call it in Punjabi, it's a sabji. It's a bhaji, is a sabji in their language, which is vegetable curry or curry. So we're gonna do our pav now. Our pav bhaji is ready. Now we need to prepare our pav, which is bread. Okay, so our bhaji is ready. So we're gonna use some butter. This is how you do it. Spread everywhere. Okay, now I cut my pav in the middle but leave the sides as it is. So you do this. Basically you're trying to toast it or whatever you called in a butter. This butter rolls are so small, usually they are not. Pav is a little bigger. In my local store I cannot find it, so I'm choosing whatever we have. This is a butter roll, so that's what I'm choosing. Main goal is here you're trying to burn that, and also you just wanna make them a little buttery. You can eat it without butter too. I think it's more delicious when you do that. That's why. You can use oil if you want to. I mean, if you're eating once in a while, it's alright, but if you're eating every day, then it's like a different story. They are done. Let's eat them. Okay, here is our pav bhaji ready to eat. Don't worry if you don't have pav, which is Indian bread. Eat with any bread. I did not find actual pav where I live, so I'm choosing butter rolls, and I think that's the same. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I will see you with the new video. Until then, enjoy.